What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a quick install video of an alternator. Don't know if you guys watched the last video, but while I was driving in traffic with the air conditioning on and the radiator fan on, the battery voltage was dropping to where it shouldn't be that low. So with that said, what I'm going to do is going to upgrade the alternator with one with bigger amperage output, and yeah, that should help out with the drainage of the battery, or not drainage of the battery, but keeping up with the demands of the electronics. So let me show you guys what I got. Starting off with this piece, this is a battery cable. It's 2-0 gauge. It's pretty thick. I don't know if you can see that, but it's super thick. Anytime you're upgrading the alternator, it's always a good idea to make sure that your wire is up to par as well. The wire that I have right now is, I don't even know what the gauge on it is, but it's always a good idea to upgrade that as well. So, and then the alternator that I'll be putting in is this alternator. I believe I gotta look at my receipt. It's been a while since I've ordered this. This is basically a warranty that I had before. They resent me a new one, but basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure what the amperage is. It's either 180 or 220, which is bigger than the one I have right now. I think the one I have right now is 105 or 120, something not that big. It's a stock LS1 alternator, so whatever those puts out. And with this, should have a better control of the electric output, or not control, but better. Yeah, you know what I mean. What I got to do as well is I got to take this pulley off and put the larger pulley that I have, and that just helps with preventing the alternator to over rev, because when you over rev them, especially in LSs, that's when they typically break. So, all right, well, let me start with a disassembly. It's not too hard. I've done this multiple times already. Basically, just gotta loosen the tensioner, remove the belt, and then I believe there's 2 or 3 13mm bolts there, and then 10 back here. I may need to loosen this bracket as well, and then just unplug it. It's pretty easy on the LS, super easy actually. So let me go ahead and do that, and yeah. Alright, this is the pulley we're going to take off and put in the new one. Just got to run an impact gun on it. Should come up pretty easy. And then transfer all the bracket to the new one, and we can slide this back on. But first, I need to remove the battery cable and replace that. Just a quick comparison of what I have versus what I'm putting in. I know it's black, but this is what I had at the time, so this is the wire I use. But I'm gonna put the red one back on, and look at the difference in thickness. So that should help flow more power. More power, baby! More power! might want to lose these because they're special. They're not that special, just don't want to lose them. Just put them aside, know which washer goes where. We're gonna just grab this out. Easy peasy. Use this out of the way. Grab the new one. Take this bolt out. Loose these. Just put it back on the other alternator. What I'm gonna do on long trips is I'm probably gonna just take this with me. Just in case I have an issue. I just wanna make sure this one's ready to go. This one's still good. Okay. Then put this one back on. It's good. Time to put it back in. Everything's plugged in. I'm gonna give it a cold start for the first time and see what the battery voltage looks like. 2.9. That's no alternator. Showing neutral. 13.7, 13.8. Sitting at idle. Just gonna let it warm up till the fan comes on and see how much voltage it drops. 14. Yeah, I never saw 14 with my other alternator. Idle's looking good. Good oil pressure. Alright, we're still sitting at 13.8, 13.9, 182, 83 coolant temp. Fan comes on at 205, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the AC just to kind of stress the system some more. be on high. Put this on high. We're still at 13.9. 191. So far, pretty happy with the results. And we're just at idle, so the more you're higher in the RPM, the more it'll charge. I hope it gets hot enough for it to have the fan turn on. Our TV's over there, looking good as always. Sitting at 14. Also, I've noticed whenever I press on the brake, it makes the voltage drop. So I don't know if it's like a short circuit somewhere or whatever. I'm not 100% sure in that. I don't know if brakes takes that much amperage. Man, 14.4, okay. Like I press the brake and it drops. Press the brake and it drops. So 203. Should be coming on soon. Nope, there's the fan. The fan just kicked on, and we're still at the same voltage. So that is freaking awesome. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys find it helpful or informative in any form, please subscribe, like, and share the video. On the road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you can, please click that sub right there in the bottom. Really helps the channel out, and hoping to grow this channel so we can do some cool stuff. And yeah, it'll be fun. Just enjoy and follow the journey. So temp's already back down to 199. Voltage hasn't changed. We're good. We're dialed in. Catch you guys next time. Peace. Meanwhile, here's what we discovered with the MR2. Before I put all this thing back together, I want to do a compression check. One, because I want to see if all the cylinders are close to each other as far as compression goes. And then two, I want to give it a chance to get the oil going through the whole system, since I did take it apart. So crank it before I even get to start the car. So let's do that right now. We're going to use the good old compression tester and hope that it's good. Otherwise, that would suck. $150. $120, $130. Yikes. 95 or 100. Well, the motor is definitely bad. 125, 130. Yikes. Okay. Couple things. Could be definitely piston rings, Could be the valves, but let's drop a little bit of oil in the cylinder and see what if that raises the compression. If it does, then it's definitely the piston rings. Definitely piston rings. Okay, I've gotten the motor pretty much put back together. I got a couple little things I still need to do. I still need to hook up the downpipe or the exhaust. Got to wire up the intercooler fan, and it starts. But like I said before, it has low compression, and oh, I still need to hook up the oil catch can. But yeah, it has low oil compression, and it has low compression. And what am I going to do with that? So I don't have the financial flexibility to do an engine swap at the moment, but I am going to try something here. I'm going to try this engine restorer. It's supposed to restore the compression, horsepower, engine life, and reduce oil consumption. Is it going to work? I don't know, but if you subscribe, you will see down the road if it works or not. And we're going to give that a try. Hopefully it prolongs the life of it, at least for a little bit, till I can figure out what I'm going to do with the engine. And I can tell that it's the piston rings, because you can, right here, this is the vent valve, or the vent, and you can feel when it starts, you can feel the pressure coming out of here. So that's just compression getting pushed out. So I'm pretty sure it's the rings, and that kind of makes sense because I did find oil in the turbo before when I took it apart, and that's just oil getting pushed out. That's why I'm going to add a oil catch can as well to kind of eliminate that or help reduce that. Just trying to make this car run a little bit longer. So okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this says 8-cylinder formula. It's actually the same as the 4-cylinder formula. It's just a different amount of fluid that you get. So I got the 8-cylinder formula. That way I get more and save yourself a little bit of money. You pay a little bit more, but you get twice the amount. So, because it's a 4-cylinder. So this is supposed to work as you drive it or as you run it, but I'm not gonna be driving this car. I'm not gonna be driving this car that much, and I'll probably start it here and there just to kind of let it run through. So I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. So stay tuned, and we'll find out together. The zip tie. I need to change the throttle cable still, but yeah, it runs pretty good, just smooth, so you can tell it's starting to work, but we won't know until we get some mileage on it and recheck the compression. compression. All right. So with that said, like I said, follow me or subscribe to the channel and see what happens with the motor. I'm also trying out this little microphone here. Hopefully I am getting better audio minus the road noise, because without it the road noise is pretty prevalent. And yeah, so I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, and peace.
I was waiting till the sky was falling, held my breath till every single star had a light on my mind. I never saw it coming, didn't think you'd wake me with a kiss like this. I was waiting till the sky was falling, held my breath till every single star